What's going on, everyone? So back for another video because Damian Lillard has been ruled out for tonight, and that's going to completely just change up the entire slate. So I wanted to come out on here and make an updated video. So let's get into it. If you guys appreciate these updates, be sure to hit the like button. That makes me feel good about doing them. And I know sometimes I can't do them, but some days I can, and especially when we get the news early like this, then I definitely will try my best to. So let's get started. I'm not going to go through every single position again. I'll just give you guys my updated picks. I see a bunch of questionable players, but Trey Young is still like legitimately questionable. Uh, we'll see if he plays. If he doesn't play, then that game is going to really get out of hand, probably pretty quickly. But Simmons is probable. John Wall should play. They ruled out. Oladipo is also out. So first guy I want is John Wall, $6,900. No Victor Oladipo playing alongside him. He's going to have so much more usage without Oladipo, who does take a lot of shots and does command a lot of usage. And John Wall has been great in terms of shooting the basketball, getting dimes, just been the minutes. And some of that was due to a bit of a load management. Some of that was just due to the blowouts and the nature of the games. Now without Oladipo, this game will stay even closer unless Grizzlies happen to blow them out. But I like John Wall here, $6,900. Seems to be a very good option at a very nice price tag. And then you're going to want to target a lot of pieces from Portland as well. Well, probably, because if you want to be different, you can fade it because the Sixers could end up just winning really big. But they have like 9 guys available to play tonight. A couple of them I haven't even heard of, so they might run like an 8-man rotation, like Blevins and LB. So they probably play a few minutes, but they could run like a 7 or 8-man rotation, like really tight 7-man rotation. First guy I want is Anfernee Simons. Plug him in at shooting guard. He's going to start alongside Gary Trent in the backcourt. Simons should see north of 30 minutes. He's at a good price tag, 4,600. He seems to be the best, one of the better value plays on the slate. There is a lot of value on the Portland side specifically, but I find it hard to not start with Simons as the best value play. And then I like Rodney Hood as another great value option, but I prefer spending up for a bit at this. I mean, if I had to spend up for another player on the team, it would be Gary Trent. And then Rodney Hood is my third favorite besides Simons and Trent. Trent's just going to take a ton of shots. He's probably going to shoot the most times on the team. Could see him take 20 shots. They have Covington. They have Carmelo, who will also chip in and take their fair share of shots. But Carmelo is 4,900. He looks to be a decent option here. But some games he also just really bad. If a shot's not falling, like good luck hitting value. He can get you some rebounds, but it also can be like he's a guy that has a very low floor and he does have a high ceiling in this type of situation. But I think he's probably like my fourth. I'll probably play Covington before Anthony. Just because Covington gets you more rebounds, he gets you some stocks and steals, and going up against his former team, I feel like he could be a bit more motivated tonight. So I prefer Simons, my favorite, and then Trent, and then Hood, and then Covington, and then Carmelo. Probably won't play Cantor against Embiid, but touch on some of the Portland pieces. Power forward, it's still going to be Juan Toscano Anderson here, $3,500. Don't see how you get away from him. You could with the value play in Portland, but I just don't see myself getting away from him. With I'm also listing Pascal as questionable. Like there's so much minutes to go around for him at power forward. At center, looks like Embiid was not on the injury report this morning, so that's a great sign that he'll play tonight. He's 10,200 against Portland with all these injuries. Like no defense going to be played on the Portland side. Cantor, I wish him good luck. Embiid should absolutely dominate here if he wants to. So really love Joel Embiid. And then you can definitely pay up for some other pieces, and I think I'll pay up for another center, and that will be Christian Wood at $8,800. And no Victor Oladipo helps getting more usage. There was a blowout last game. Was a bit in foul trouble, I believe, but nothing crazy. Like he could have played more in the second half, but the game was out of hand, and they probably just wanted to keep him fresh for this one. He is at a good price tag. He's been pretty consistent getting you 40s, minus the last game. He has upside in the 50s. Without Oladipo, I could definitely see him and John Wall absolutely pop off. So Christian Wood is the final piece of my core, and I feel pretty good about it. John Wall, Simons, Trent, Scott Anderson, Embiid, Wood. Like Wood and Embiid can both go for 50. Embiid can go for 60 plus. And then I see Trent probably getting you high 30s, maybe low 40s if this game is close. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the updates on DraftKings. I will go ahead and update my Fanduel picks. On Fanduel, point guard, it's still the same guys I mentioned on DraftKings. It's John Wall, who looks great. You have John Morant also in play, but he's kind of behind a couple guys now. John Wall, I like him more than Morant. You have Gordon, who's in play. I don't know why. I wish he was like small forward or shooting guard today. And then you have Simons down at 44. So I'll probably definitely play John Wall at 75. Shooting guard, no Oladipo, so not a ton of guys to spend up on. Trent is just sticking out. You need to get two shooting guards, picking at the top between Mitchell, Wiggins, Trent. I think you can make a case for Mitchell and Wiggins, but I think Trent just looks the best based on his price tag. And then you can take a shot on like Richardson or Cam Reddish if they're missing a few pieces on Atlanta, or Rodney Hood is only 4,000. So some other guys to consider. Small forward, if you're not paying up here, you have plenty of options still with Barton, Oubre, Porter, all in that 5K range. Tate is now somewhat in play, but then you have Carmelo is just really cheap at 4,600. Just without Lillard, I think he looks great. He's gonna shoot a ton when he's in the game. Like he's going to just take a ton of shots. So I feel decent that at least he's not just gonna stand there and do nothing. So hopefully shots go in. That's gonna be a pretty big deal. Power forward, now that we got no Oladipo, I feel like you can pay up a bit. We have more value on the Portland side, so I think I'll take a shot and pay up for Christian Wood. Then you can also pick between Draymond or Covington as your second guy. If there is no Trae Young, then maybe Don Collins would be a better play than Christian Wood. We'll see when we get that news. And that's pretty much it. And then at center, still love myself some Joel Embiid at 10,200. Just hopefully this game is close enough where Embiid has to play 30 minutes at least, and think in 30 minutes he can drop like 60 FanDuel points against Cantor. And that's pretty much it. So today, definitely going to have some Rockets, definitely will have some Blazers, and then I love Embiid, and then I think you can look to some Golden State Warriors, especially on DraftKings. And that's about it for the video, so thank you guys for watching, I appreciate it, and best of luck tonight.